Last night, the Chicago Bears acquired a center in Garrett Bradbury. But is he the answer for the Chicago Bears offensive lineman? Is this a long term solution? Is this a short term solution? And today is the mailbag. So, y'all know we're going to talk about it, break it all down, get into the mailbag. But before we do, you got to hear the music first. What's going on, Chicago Bears fans, and welcome back into another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears. I'm your host here, Bobby, joined by my crazy uncle from the country, C-Dub. What's the
I'm a
word?
country boy. I am a city slicker.
Not a city slicker, but hey, man,
Bro.
what's the word? There's a
What up,
lot of
though? We
things
back.
going on, man.
A
We
lot of
got free
stuff.
agency coming up here. But hey, the Chicago Bears yesterday made a move for a center to add to the offensive line after the retirement of Drew Dalman. They went out and got center Garrett Bradbury from the New England Patriots for a fifth round pick. C-Dub. Is he the answer though? What's your take?
Is he the answer? Absolutely not. Not to me, and that's my opinion. Let's look at this guy Garrett Bradbury. If you look at his numbers or his PFF grade, everybody looks at PFF. It's not the end all be all, but does give you an idea about the stats per particular player. This man, Garrett Bradbury, didn't give up a sack, gave up 20 pressures last season. Played all games for the New England Patriots, even the 4 games in the playoffs, all the way to the Super Bowl. But the Patriots still decided to part ways with him with a fifth round pick. That's the first red flag. This guy's consistently throughout his career ranked in the lower portion of the PFF rankings when it pertains to centers. It's either 30th, 28th, 29th, something like that. Um, his run blocking is not highly rated. I understand that he had a pretty good year last year when you look at no sacks given up and 20 pass pressures, but it's a reason that the New England Patriots got rid of him and kind of gave him away when they got to great lengths and great depths in the playoffs. And it's a reason that the Minnesota Vikings, who drafted him in the first round in 2019, gave up on him. Finally, I think they gave him a lot of opportunity. 5 years, he got plenty of opportunity, but they still felt it was better for the organization or the franchise to get rid of him. This guy cannot be a solution for our center position because I think it's the most important position for Caleb in this situation. It's the most important position for Caleb on this team. Mostly, it's always the left tackle, but I'm just gonna add in Caleb's superhuman escapability. So the left tackle ain't as important as a guy getting pressure right in your face. I do not trust it. I hope there's a plan B.
Understood. Now, I wouldn't say he's the ultimate solution, but he is a solution. This is a move that the Chicago Bears make to go in and say, hey, we have a veteran that who has started in this league, who just started for a Super Bowl contending team who was in the big game, and we can go out there and still bring in competition. Yes, there were guys out there like Tyler Linderbaum, but that was that would come at a major price that the Chicago Bears don't really want to pay up, at least for right now. Free agency hasn't started yet. We don't know if they go after McGovern, who started for the Buffalo Bengals, but I think it's just a move to say, hey, this is a veteran that we can bring in maybe under the tutelage in our direction. Maybe we could revitalize him like we kind of revitalized Jonah Jackson over here who was with the Los Angeles Rams before he came to the Chicago Bears and got benched for a rookie. So now we can work with this guy who had one of his better seasons, and we can see where we go from there and still infuse competition into the room and see what we got. Is it the answer? No, but it is a answer.
And I think the Bears, and what's troubling me, nephew, is it looked like the Bears are treating this as a cheap answer, at least for next season. And I don't even like that because let's look at the rankings. And I'm just going to numbers. I'm really about to play, but let's just go over the numbers because I'm really not familiar with this guy from New England. Uh, he was ranked 30th among centers last season. Drew Dalman was ranked 6th. That's a difference of 24 spots. We got 24 centers that PFF thinks is better than Garrett Bradbury. Could we do better than the 30th? Could we do a little bit better than that? Can we draft a player that could come in and compete with this guy? I know that you paid him $5.7 million, but I don't think a commitment should be given to this guy. At the very most, it should be a prove it year for Garrett Bradbury. And if you have my opinion, I wouldn't even make this deal, dude. I'm sorry.
Why would you not make this deal when you don't
Cause
have a center? You
well
make
for
the
you.
deal. It's a free rent. It's a cheap deal. You don't want to go out there and reset the center market for centers with signing Tyler Linderbaum and giving him $22.5 million. You don't want to do that. You still have to make smart moves when it comes down to decision making. This is a guy that could potentially just come in for 1 year, start for a couple games, start for the entire season. I would imagine that competition will be infused in this locker room by drafting a young guy to grow up with Caleb Williams. But we have to understand that the center position is a difficult position. They guarded the biggest mofo from the defensive line, which is normally the nose tackle or the defensive tackle. That's the biggest guy on the line every single play. And they also have to call out checks and what they see with the quarterback. It has to be some type of tutelage that's going to come with this because you want to maintain some type of continuity, at least IQ wise, for your quarterback and your offensive line. He's a smart kid. Well, smart guy. He ain't no kid, no smart big motherfucker. And I think that it's good just for 1 year. $5.7 million is a bunch of money saved compared to $22.5 million being spent on Tyler Linderbaum, at least before we get into free agency, because we don't know what else they're gonna do.
Well, my nephew, he's a very smart young man, and he likes to look at things as a capitalist most of the times. It's gonna be mostly based on dollars and cents with nephew.
If it don't
But
make
I
$1 million,
think
it don't make sense.
so so in this particular situation with the Chicago Bears, in the position we in and the direction we going, I think it's less about dollars and cents. And I think it's more about fit and
He fits.
fit. Oh, wait, I'm not finished. You don't come in and interrupt that. I ain't finished. Fit, fit and consistency. Uh, because this is an up and coming Chicago Bears team that is slated to win 10 plus games for the next whatever you want to say, 2 to 3 years, 4 or 5 years, or something like that. So you have to be sure. You have to be sure of the fit and the consistency of said offensive line instead of focusing on money. Who says we go out there and spend a lot of money on a guy that can fit? Who says that we won't spend a lot of money that can fit? It doesn't matter to me. Get the guy that fits with the program and fits with the formula.
He's gonna fit with the program. He's gonna fit
He
with the
doesn't know,
formula.
you don't know.
They run zone blocking. He's familiar with that. That's what's gonna help him in the run game. Pass game, look, I give it to you. His last year wasn't the greatest. Am I saying this is the greatest trade? No. Am I saying that he's gonna start the entire season? No. But there's a situation to where if you draft a young rookie center, they typically struggle early on. So what you want to do is have that contingency plan similarly to how you set up Ozzie Trapillo, to where you had guys like Theo Benedict and Braxton Jones to go out there and cover a couple games until the game starts to really, really matter. And that guy is ready to come fill the void.
All right, I just want to get you on wax before we get to the voicemail, and or you can clear it up for me. You saying that Garrett Bradbury, the 30th ranked center in the NFL. I even found the ranking that he was 35th ranked in the NFL. It's not 35 NFL teams. Are you saying this guy is a guaranteed fit? And is it fit for the future? Is it fit for next year? Clear it up for me.
He's a fit for one season. That's it. It's not a
Okay.
problem. And it's a cheap
My pencil.
option.
Get my pencil real quick.
Nah, write it in pen, motherfucker. Write it in pen.
He said he is a
Write
fit.
it in pen. That is not to go out there and say that he's going to start all games, but he will start some games until the Chicago Bears figure it out, unless we find out other options in free agency. We'll be fine.
This guy, he loves him some Garrett Bradbury, my nephew.
No,
he
I
loves
didn't
him.
say that either.
He
I
loves him.
didn't say that either.
He loves him, bro.
I didn't say that either.
Oh, you don't even know him, and you over here defending this guy like this.
I know him a little bit.
Yeah, he was over there on the East Coast. You don't know this. You know him because you NFL Central. I know your acumen. I'm not trying to disrespect your acumen, but you don't know him. You don't know if he's going to fit with the rest of the guys. And you said he's going to be a fit.
He knows the system, so he should be a good fit.
All right. You know what? How much I know you know how much responsibility a center has. Okay.
The Bears are not done, brother.
Okay.
We'll see what other moves come about.
We ain't talking about other moves. We talk about the center position.
At the center position, other moves.
Okay. All right.
Here we go. Motherfucker finna virtually box. They talking about Mike Tyson finna fight Floyd.
Oh, that's Manny. He fight Manny. Floyd fight
But
Manny.
hey, man, it's time to get into the mailbag, man. C-Dub, this first one is from Greedy.
Man, y'all, hey, man, I know I've been calling y'all, but hey, it's something in my heart that's been telling me as a Bears fan. As somebody that's been watching the Bears my whole life, I've been feeling it. It's been coming across me as that we finna get Kenneth Walker Jr., man. And we going to that bowl, baby. You hear me? We going to that bowl, man. I don't know if y'all see it. I see jury in our future, man. I might be tweaking. I might be setting the bar too high. We get Kenneth Walker Jr., man. We go get a left tackle in them later rounds, man. We go get premium defensive picks, man. Sign an edge rusher or a nice safety. And we Super Bowl ready, man. We Super Bowl bound. Hey, I don't know if y'all see it, but I see it. We finna get some jewelry, man. Bet down, baby. This is Greedy, man. Shout out to y'all in Chicago Bears Central, man. Hey, if it happened, if he signed, hey, I said it first, man. Bet down, baby.
Shout out to Greedy. C-Dub, Kenneth Walker Jr. I ain't even gonna lie. We not signing him for $11 million. He's a running back, Seattle MVP. I already know. We're not signing him, Greedy. I respect it. I do see jury in our future, but no, we're not spending $11 million on a running back when we have a running back on the team that's worth $8 million, and we got all these areas to fill out on the defensive side of the ball. I love the enthusiasm, but no. C-Dub, what you got for me?
Wait, what's my man name who just left this voicemail, bro?
Greedy.
Greedy, you are a greedy motherfucker. Motherfucker. I was trying to actually look up while you was talking. Like, ain't that the MVP of the Super Bowl? That's what I thought. Like, so I had to look up, is Cal Malungai okay? Did something happen to Cal Malungai? Did something happen to DeAndre Swift? Nothing's happened to them. Greedy, you are truly greedy. I love your optimism, but it ain't happening, big dog. And yes, I could see Super Bowls.
Hey, that is crazy. I love the enthusiasm, but I can see jury too. He just won't be on the team when we go get it.
One with us. He ain't getting it.
Appreciate the call though, Greedy. C-Dub. This next one is from Milton.
Milk.
Yo, 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 Chicago Bears Central, them Cognac boys, what it do, what it do, what it do. It's Milton the Dark Knight calling in on this Friday evening. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get it right into it. Ooh, I like this management team. I like the coaching staff. They are not playing when it comes to getting this team up and prepared for this forthcoming football season. Brian Poles is not bullshitting around with this stuff. Yeah, I was kind of like as you say, C Dub being a homers, trying to hope that they'll at least restructure DJ Moore's contract. But at the end of the day, like y'all say, it's a business. I didn't get super mad about it. I was more at shocked that they were trading him to the Buffalo Bills and everything. But at least the good thing about Poles is like if he's gonna release these players, he's gonna make sure he's sent them to a good team. So that's one of the best things I love about Ryan Poles and his staff. And I wasn't too surprised about Tremaine Edmonds getting released. It was either he was gonna get traded or released. It was gonna be either or. I didn't know which one it was gonna be because of that contract. And then he seeking permission to trade. Once he said that, that's a wrap right there, though. But yeah, I'm really excited and nervous, especially about this week with the tampering period and the free agent market and with the league and everything like that. A new league year happening. I just wonder who we can restructure. I know we can't get rid of Grady Jarrett and Dio right yet because I guess next year will be their last contract. So after next year, we can cut them. But my question to y'all would be, do y'all see Tyson Bagent perhaps getting traded to another team? Because a lot of teams have been calling about him. And what about Cole Kmet as well? Because people were, rumors about that. I'm not following the rumors. I'm doing the knowledge over narratives as always, and especially I'm depending on you guys and a few other channels that's going to put out the business when it comes to the Bears. So I'm just worried about that. And then as far as the restructure, who do you think? Who else can they restructure? Do you believe they can still restructure Montez Sweat's contract? Because I believe he might be on his last year of his contract as well. So I'm not sure. Do y'all have a list on which one they can restructure and possibly get rid of to give us more salary cap money? And then we don't need to be, and this is the last thing, we don't need to be going in all in on this Max Crosby. And like you said, Bobby, they're talking about from two number ones. It's like, no, as many injuries we've been dealt with this past season, and then all the glaring holes we need to fix, we need all those picks. I'm glad we got a second for DJ, but we need all the picks we can get. But anyway, gentlemen, hope y'all have a good day and a good weekend. Chicago up, Bear down. I'll holler at you on the next one. I'll holler.
My boy. Shout out to Milton for the call. C Dub, I kind of jumped the gun last one. What you got for us?
Milton cooked out here. This is a very good voicemail. First of all, I was very surprised that and I think I'm gonna stand alone on this one with Tremaine Edmonds. I thought that he was having a terrific season before the injury. Um, I thought that he still had a place with the Chicago Bears, but the Chicago Bears thought otherwise. It wasn't totally him. I thought he played pretty good last season, but the Bears went the other way. DJ Moore thing, I seen this coming a long time from now. I'm not gonna pat myself on the back or anything, but I thought the writing was on the wall. Caleb's rookie season, even before the season, you know what I'm saying? You know the comments that he said. I thought the writings was on the wall. When it comes to Cole Kmet, I don't want to talk about that. I could see that coming as well. Look how good Colston Loveland is, and that's a lot of money you paying for Cole Kmet. But I think Cole Kmet will be playing for the Chicago Bears this upcoming season. When it comes to who I think should restructure their contracts and for the behest of the Chicago Bears, it'll be Montez Sweat, EJ. What's my middle linebackers? I forgot his damn name.
TJ?
TJ Edwards.
He don't make
Somebody
that
like
list.
that, maybe. You
Mhm.
know, we'll see what the Bears got on their to-do list. But this is a very important season for the Chicago Bears. So that's why Ryan Bowles is in the lab. And finally, this is going to I don't think Ryan Poles can afford to miss this season because this is a very important transition season, off season for him. This is the most important offseason for me. I think it was pretty much layups. His first couple seasons here, not the first season, but the seasons after the first season, it's been pretty much layups. He's been given like high draft picks, like number 1 picks and shit.
Understood. Yeah, I think that when it comes to restructuring, that's gonna be one of those things to where they're gonna have to figure out themselves. But restructuring comes in with adding additional years to contracts typically. So I don't know. It's either adding years or giving out bonus money early. So it's just like, I don't necessarily know. I think that comes down to the plans of what they want to do this off season. I don't, me personally, I expect a couple moves, probably not a lot of moves for the Chicago Bears, because I made a really good point on a discussion talk of Bears. Like, if you look at the Super Bowl champions, the Seattle Seahawks, there's no crazy all-star on that defense. No crazy, but they got a lot of really good young players who are ascending. Witherspoon, Amawade, they had Lawrence from that they pick up from the Cowboys, and they filled it out with speed and talent. And that's what the Chicago Bears should be focusing on, which is why I'm happy that they got a bunch of draft picks available to them to go out there and make something shake. And when it comes to Cole Kmet, he only making 8.9 million this year, but has a cap hit of 11 for the next 2 seasons. Come like 11 this season, 11 next season. But I don't think that's an issue. I think that he's a valuable guy that you can still utilize his talents in the pass game and the protect and when it comes to blocking. So, but we'll see. It could be the writing is on the wall if they want to go out there and continue to cut excess fat. But I say that he sticks around a little bit longer, at least until the end of that contract in 2027.
Okay. You think he played for the Bears in 2027?
Yeah, he got this year, next year left.
He finished both years?
I think so.
Okay.
For sure. 2 tight ends. You need 2 good tight ends for this system. So I'd say they lean on it.
Until it's time to pay Colston,
which would be 2028. So then Cole Kmet is an unrestricted free agent then. So we wouldn't even have to worry about it.
Yeah.
So appreciate the call, Milton. C-Dub. It's time to get into this next one. This next one is from Xavier.
What's going on, guys? This is Xavier calling in, man. I just wanted to speak on the DJ Moore trade, man. I think it was a great trade for us. Getting the second round pick for DJ Moore. That was like a really good value pick for us to get for him. I mean, I love DJ Moore. I feel like he was everything that the Bears wanted. And, he was solid for us, bro. Like, never, like I feel like, yeah, he had his shortcomings and, like, his little issues as far as, like, him and Caleb never having a real tight chemistry. But, I mean, Caleb went to him for all the big plays last year. Every big play that needed to be made, DJ was there. I mean, obviously, the last play of the season, regardless of that last 5-6 games when Rome was out and, he was looking for a playmaker to make those big plays. DJ, he's going to DJ. Listen to DJ. So he will be missed. But, man, bro, I still think Luther Burton is going to take a big jump. Colston Loveland is going to get more of those targets because Colston was clearly Caleb's favorite target throughout the year for the most part when he was there. I feel like as long as Rome stays healthy, we should be fine, man. And I'm looking for improvement from Johnny Walker, too. I like Johnny. I think he'll be a solid, fill-in for DJ. But, man, bro, like, I don't see anything wrong with trade DJ for that second-round pick. I feel like it was great value. Hopefully, whoever they draft with that pick develops into something special for us, or at least just decent enough. Because we do need a center, obviously, since Dalman retired, but it's looking like all signs pointing to Tyler Linderbaum for that. But we need help on the defense, bro. So whether they draft a linebacker with that pick, whether they draft the best defensive tackle with that pick, or defensive edge with that pick. I mean, bro, like I feel like Ryan Post did what he has to do so far. I mean, like he had to cut Tremaine Edmonds, but we knew that was coming because nobody was going to trade a pick for him, knowing that the Bears didn't want him anymore. So So I mean, like, man, like it's good to clear up the cap space, man. I'm happy about that. Ryan Poles can cook and maneuver with this, and man, we gonna see what he do with it, man. I think, like, honestly, I'm not mad about the whole DJ situation. We got enough weapons to where Caleb should be fine, but man, let me know how y'all feel about that. Chicago up there now.
Shout out to Xavier for the call. Let me just be real quick. And I agree with you 100% with Tremaine Edmonds. Once you give up the idea that you're gonna cut him if you can't find a trade, nobody's gonna go and trade for him. You give up leverage. It's not happening. Number two, DJ Moore, I agree with you, made some big plays, but the value that you got back for him was absolutely great in the second round pick when I thought at least a third or a fourth. And then I'm just about to go out on a limb. I don't give a damn. Coast and Loveland about to enter top 5 tight end conversations. Y'all get ready.
That is a fact. You spoke a lot of facts right there. I'm gonna just let that Tremaine Edmonds take stick there. I'm gonna just agree with that one. When it comes to DJ Moore, yeah, he was good for us. I don't know if I'm gonna go as far as solid as you said, my guy X. I'm not gonna do that. Be fair. DJ Moore, separation was a problem. Not running the route all the way through was a problem for DJ Moore. Body language and some leadership issues was there as well. So he wasn't a perfect. I know everybody's singing this swan song for DJ Moore, but I think we in a better place right now with Luther Burden. And I think you echoed some of those sentiments, but it went the same way as me, because I'm not gonna give him free love. He was good.
Man, he gave you the most exciting live call in your life. Stop playing with bro.
He did. But he was good. That's it.
I thought Solid was here and good is up here.
Solid is that's a way bigger compliment.
I guess everybody got different measuring sticks, I guess.
Solid gotta be better than good. What the hell?
I thought it was bad, solid, good, great.
This Mark just made his own damn measuring stick.
What the fuck you want me to do?
I thought solid is just a irrational compliment for DJ.
No.
Yeah.
No, I guess. Everybody got their own measuring.
Yeah.
It is what it is. 'Cause I got bad, solid, good, great. That's how
I'm just looking at Caleb looking for his number one receiver to get open, and a lot of times
well, you better tell Rum to get his ass on the jugs.
How you go?
How many passes he dropped?
He dropped.
Tell him to get his ass on the jugs.
He's a baby, though. He's a baby.
No, ain't none of that. In Washington, you was jumping over motherfuckers. Snag.
He was.
Snag something for us.
I'm giving him a pass. He a baby. Ain't
no damn baby. That's a grown man.
Baby,
these motherfuckers into the league over 21.
He
a grown man.
Yeah, he grown now, bro. He had his
and his daddy was talking greasy.
Yeah, he was. Why you guys gotta spam out my man Rome? Because I'm getting on DJ.
Because I said get on the jugs.
Damn.
Get on the jugs.
Damn, bro. That was fair, nephew.
All right, man. Let's get into this last one. This last one is from Keys.
What's the deal, fellas? It's your boy Keys, man. Hope all is well with you guys. That being said, let's get to it. So there's a lot of people that I've been seeing who got some mixed reviews on getting Bradbury. Now, I remember Bradbury when he played with the Vikings, and I always felt like he was a stellar center in his younger days. Now, he's only 30, probably turning 31 in June, and I just remember him being a really good center. The PFF, take it or leave it. They said he didn't give up a sack all year. I remember the Super Bowl. It wasn't the prettiest sight, but I think as a collective, when you look at O-line, you got to look at a collective of how they play together. And he was going up against probably the best nose tackle in the game, and Byron Murphy. And that defense of Seattle was lethal, bro. So there's nothing you can do in that type of game. But what I'll say is I don't think one game necessarily makes a player. And I think that this is a critical pickup that's going to be stable. Now, I still can see in the draft where we still go and get a guy because he's on a 1-year deal. So you still can go and get a young guy, train him up under Dan Bouchard,
with this coaching staff and still develop, because that's what it's all about. Developing the pieces at the right spots, doing what you got to do, and just keep it moving and keep it developing Luke Newman as well. You know what I'm saying? And that's just gonna do nothing but make them better, and and that could help Caleb, solidify his thing. So I had another thought to this too. I know everybody's looking at the Max Crosby. Some people I've mentioned Trey Hendrickson. And I'm at that point, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, where we've invested so much money from Yannick Ngakoue to who's 95. That was the starter for a couple years. I can't remember his name, but then we also invested in Deo. Then we go get Grady, and we've done spots like that with polls where it's like, if it ain't working, we got to find a new method. And I know that we have traded for guys like Montez Sweat, that has resulted pretty good. And I'm just thinking, what if Poles and DA are like situating themselves with these picks to move up in the draft and go get a Ruben Bay? I wouldn't put it out of the unimaginary, like out of my belief, but something make you think. But let me know what you think. As always, shout out up, bear down, keep doing y'all things, fellas.
Appreciate the call, Keys. C-Dub, what you got?
Shout out my boy Keys. Hey, I want to talk about my experience real quick. I had this experience when I was younger. I took this young lady out a date, and I went to pick her up. So I pull up to her house, open up the passenger side door, let her in, close the door behind her when she sat in the seat, then went around the car to see if she unlocked the door. She didn't unlock the door, bro. You know what that was? A red flag, nephew. There is too many red flags with this guy, Garrett Bradbury.
Fuck.
This is too important for the Chicago Bears. I hope they're not putting too much energy into this guy.
It's not a sexy move. It's okay. I ain't mad at people that's turned off to him, but I think that he's infused in the room for competition purposes. They were gonna see what free agency holds. I'm with it.
5.7 mil?
That ain't shit. That's pennies on a dollar compared to 22 million. It's nothing.
The average
It's
salary is
nothing.
11
What you
million.
expecting him to get made? 1.5?
The average salary, like most.
So you judging a guy based on how they get paid?
No. I'm just retorting what you talking about. You act like everybody's getting 20 million. The average salary is 11 something, like 11.5 or something like that.
So if he was getting paid 11 million, you would feel better.
If he was getting paid 11 million with the red flags that he have, I'll be pissed the hell off.
Get the anyway,
y'all don't never listen to me. And then
nobody is saying he's gonna be great.
And then November, y'all be like, damn,
a move that hurts the Chicago Bears. The Bulls need some help.
What if he starts this season?
Not a move. It's not a move that hurts the Chicago Bears. It doesn't hurt them.
It can possibly. He's protecting Caleb Williams.
They let the guys get through OTA, mini camp, draft, training camp. Let them figure it out. They've shown that they will get you out of your position if you ain't fitting the bill. They've shown that.
Nephew, what is your most precious possession? It'll be your kids, correct? You will do anything. You will pay the highest penny to protect those kids, correct?
Protect, but if they come to me telling me something they want a Lexus,
look, he tried to pivot out.
Toyota, we going to get that beat up ass Toyota.
He lied. I said, bro, to protect those kids, you will pay the highest, whatever price it need to be paid. Caleb Williams is our most precious item, our most precious kid. He is our kid. We must protect him at all costs. You gonna put a red flag right in front of him each and every play.
We'll see, bro.
Yeah,
we'll see. You got anything left? Because we'll be here for another 10 minutes.
Do something else, Chicago Bears. That's not gonna work.
Understood. But hey, that is it from us today, y'all. We appreciate y'all for tuning into another episode of Chicago Bears Central. Before y'all get up out of here, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell as well, man. If you want to call in and be a part of the mailbag, the number to do so is 773-242-9336. We are the number one spot for everything Chicago Bears. I'm Bobby. That's C-Dub. And y'all already know we're going to catch y'all on the next one for sure. Peace.
I win again.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.